Welcome back. With a mission to bring roller skating back to the Bronx, two fellow Bronxites began Bronx Rolling Skaters, an initiative meeting every Sunday at St. Mary's Park to skate, chill, connect, and more in the Boogie Down. Joining us now to share more are Bronx Rolling Skaters co-founders Lawrence Todman and Nathan Smith. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, it is a joy to have you both here. So first, for those who are not familiar, can you tell us about Bronx Rolling Skaters, your mission and your vision?
Yeah, perfect. For those that don't know, Bronx Rollin Skaters, our mission is really to provide a safe and healthy, fun and positive roller skating experience in the Bronx. And our vision specifically is that we believe that the people of the Bronx are beautiful people. We get a bad rap, and our vision is really to highlight, foster, and encourage those positive images about the Bronx. We want folks to become active, healthy, fit, all through roller skating. And we want the people of the Bronx, specifically children and adults, to come together to have fun and connect and spread love and positivity. That's really what we're about.
I hear that. Thank you so much for sharing. And, from what we just saw, look how much beauty, of course, is in the Bronx and how beautiful we are right now on this screen. So, gentlemen, it feels like the Bronx hasn't really had a skating location or rink since Skate Key and others skating rinks have been shuttered years ago in our borough. Why was it so important for you to foster this safe space for skaters in the Bronx?
Yeah,
the reason it came because we wanted to get back into skating after going through the pandemic, and you still have that phobia of where can I go? Is it safe? And we didn't want to go inside anymore. And when we seen other places like one roller skating production, they do stuff outside, and we was going to follow them. And then Nathan said to me, why are we going outside our borough to skate with other people? Why we just can't skate and create something here? So that's how it came about. And we started looking for location. We found St. Mary's, and then I just loved the ground and the artwork that they did, in the renovation of the park. So I'm like, this got to be it. So we just, linked up and became a spot.
That's beautiful. I know they're constructing right now, St. Mary's. So where you skate, that's a safe area, right, for everybody to get in, and it's on the ground near the playground, is it?
Yes. Yes.
Got you. And I would love to learn a little bit more about your skating stories individually. So, what has skating meant for each of you, and how did you get started with skating?
And
well, look, I've been roller skating since I've been a kid. Skate Key in the Bronx, such a wonderful place. And, it shut down, and it just felt like somebody ripped my heart out. So, yeah, roller skating is, for me personally, it's an outlet. I feel free when I roller skate. I love it. I love to dance. So it feels like I'm dancing on skates. It's a stress reliever. And I don't really, get into much other physical activity. I used to run, but I can't do that anymore, really. I used to play basketball, but I had a couple of surgeries, so it's not good for me anymore. But the roller skating is top level for me right now.
And Lawrence, please chime in with your story as well.
It started, I've been skating for like over 40 years. And my skating started at Bruckner Boulevard on 149th Street. And we just used to go and have a good time. And back then we used to drink. So it's like, once you inside there and you little tipsy, you're just having a ball. And from there, it just went to different skating rinks. And I fell in love with skating. I didn't play basketball a lot. My thing was just, women skating. And I loved it, and that's, I want my kids to love it. I want to feel, free when I skate. I like dancing, so it incorporates itself. It goes well. But I had to stop for a minute. Then get back.
I love it. Thank you both for sharing. So, something that I admire and love about your initiative is that you put the community first. I also appreciate how inclusive it is, that no matter the experience level of a skater, you welcome everyone, Can you tell me about the importance of cross-generational collaboration and unity, and how you elevate this through the art of skating?
Yeah, totally. It's important for us to see both young people and adults working together. That's very, very important for us. It's important for kids to see the older people falling down and getting back up. It's important for them to see that we practice what we preach. And it's important for the older people to pour into the lives of the young people through the art of roller skating. And so that's really our hope, is to make those connections. And we also feel that it is the responsibility of the older generation, to lead the way, because kids will do as we do and not what we say. So if we want to make connections and bridge the generations, it's the responsibility of us as the older folks to make it happen. And that's exactly what we're doing.
Absolutely. I love that. And, just to elaborate a little bit more, can you tell us about your hopes and your priorities for skate culture and also just, community in the Bronx?
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
the skate culture is going to live on, and we're trying to make that possible by just being out there, sharing stories, going to other functions and events. Let people know, like, skating is great. It's great communication. It's great involvement. It's great for the health. It builds relationships. One of the things that you always gonna see is somebody wanting to learn, and somebody always going back down memory lane, remembering when their mother used to take them skating, or their uncle or family member. So that has to continue on. It's not gonna die just because skate rings are not open. It's not gonna, never gonna die. And we have the opportunity to continue to keep it alive, through what we're doing. And I believe a lot of the skating rinks, is going to lose out because a lot of the skating is going to come outside.
Right, right. And it's really important for us to have people utilize these parks within New York City, because we basically have no roller rinks, as Lawrence said, within New York City, virtually none. And so due to COVID, there has been an uptick in roller skating activity. You can see it all across New York City. You can see it all in social media. It's happening. Folks are aware, politicians are aware that it's happening. And so, our mission and our goal right now is to get folks outside of the house and into these New York City parks and get them active and moving. And we really want, designated roller skating spaces within New York City parks. There's been some chatter about it. There's been some buzz, but we honestly feel that the city and the parks have an obligation to respond to the community. And in order to do that, we want them to listen to what we have to say, and we want them to respond. The community needs an answer as to why there are no designated spaces in New York City parks for roller skaters. There are spaces for basketball players, tennis players, volleyball players, rollerbladers, skateboarders, runners, bikers, right? But there's no designated spaces for roller skaters, right? To skate injury-free in New York City parks. And so we feel that that's something that, we deserve. As New York City residents, as Bronx residents, we deserve that. We want the city to offer folks, free skate rentals, right? If we're utilizing the spaces within the parks that we're paying for, right? Help us out. Let's get the kids out there. Let's get the adults out there. Let's get them involved and healthy and moving, so that we can have, what we really want, which is a better community.
I'm all the way down with all of these priorities. And, I'm going to say that I'm biased because I love skating and this is what I want for the community. And I'm right with y'all. If we can make it happen, let's make it happen. I know that the more folks get out and skate with Bronx Rollin Sk8ers and other collectives throughout the boroughs, the more that people will see the need for these communal spaces for us to skate safely. I wanted to share that I started off with the Fisher Price joints when I was a kid. And it was like those plastic joints, I used to bust my behind wearing them, but it was all good. That's how you learn, But in case someone is considering starting, Lawrence and Nathan, what advice would you give them? Can you also share some of the benefits of skating as well? He's still cracking up.
It's important for folks who are looking to getting into skating to do their research on the type of skate, the type of skate that they prefer, right? Everything from the boot to the wheels, to the mechanics of the skate, to its construction, to its style, right? That's something that folks should look into. Secondly, it's important for folks to just take their time, right? There's no need to rush. There's no need to go from 0 to 100. You need to just learn how to crawl before you can fly. And so, finding someone that, will take the time to teach and show you something is important so that you can, as much as possible, stay injury free. And along those lines, it's important for folks to get the necessary protective equipment that they need in order to, get into roller skating. Helmets, elbow pads, knee pads, wrist guards are a safe way to go. Moreover, with respect to the benefits of roller skating, there's so many benefits, right? It's fun. It teaches you a new skill. It's actually classified by the American Heart Association as an aerobic exercise because it literally works your heart out. It gets the blood pumping. It improves circulation. It gets the heart rate up to 148 beats per minute. Skating for just 1 hour a week, right? That's a week. Not even talking about, a day, right? Can burn between 330 and 600 calories, right? And so, I can go on and on and on about the benefits of roller skating, but the last thing I'll say about that is, it does improve, your muscle endurance. It works most major muscle groups: quads, glutes, abs, hammies, calves, all of that, right? So there's so many different benefits that one could get from roller skating.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And without further ado, let's invite Bronxites to join you this Sunday and every Sunday at St. Mary's Park. Please tell us where we can meet, what time, how we can get there, all that good stuff, so we can get out there and work those glutes, work that heart, all that stuff.
All right, Bronx Rollin Sk8ers is at St. Mary's Park every Sunday. You can find us inside the park at 147th Street and St. Anne's Avenue. Closer to the tennis court section of the park. And that's where we are, vibing with the community, spreading love, spreading positivity. We're out there showing folks a thing or two, making connections with kids and adults. Some folks just come out to enjoy the music and they sit down and watch, while others, throw the skates on and get out there and get into it with us. So, if you're not doing anything on Sundays, come out and just vibe out with us.
I'll see y'all there. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Lawrence, for joining us today and sharing more about your initiative, Bronx Rollin Sk8ers.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, folks, that's all for our show today. I'm your host, Sonyi Lopez, wishing you and yours safety and wellness now and always. Pull up to skate at St. Mary's this Sunday with the Bronx Rollin Sk8ers, and I'll see you next time.